Greetings, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Game 2 of this Best of 3 Championship round here in your Uksaa Universities, Colleges, Schools Athletic Association Season 9 Finals between AMA University and STI College, where the Titans lead the series 1-0. The question is, will AMA University end this series, or will STI College have other plans? I'm your host, the one and only Earl Austria on the mic. You know who I am. When we come back, we are going to break down both teams and we will give you a recap of what has happened in game 1. So stay tuned because we are going to start this game in a few minutes. Greetings, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the continuing coverage of your Oksa Universities, Colleges, Schools Athletic Association Season 9 Championship Game 2 of this best of 3 championship matchup between AMA University and STI College. We are experiencing some technical difficulties right here. So let's try to break. Earl Brian Seniza took charge as he led the Titans to their first victory Olympians. What should they do here? They should play to their strength. They have the numbers in terms of personnel. They can utilize it to their advantage. They have their court general Rodriguez, Ralph Rodriguez to help them strategize on the floor. Joshua Magat will be the focal point of the offense as he led his team last time in a losing effort with 19 together with off the bench sensation Kenshin Rashing. Ortiz will have his hands full defending Christian Kamay in the paint. Now let's take a look at AMA University. They are up by one game against the Olympians. Earl Brian Seniza has been their consistent, reliable scorer. He will need to light it up one more time if he wants to bring the title here in their home floor. Christian Kamay will be the man in the middle that can provide the boards both in the offensive and defensive end. Reed Backlid is their third option as he will have to step up to help his comrades in their mission. It is going to be a slugfest here in Quezon City as the question will be answered today. Will AMA Titans finish off this series or will STI College bring back the balance to the force? The battle of the top IT schools continue here in your Oksaa Juniors Division Game 2 as we send you over to our courtside announcer. right, ladies and gentlemen, we start game 2 of this championship series in your Oksa University's Colleges Schools Athletic Association Season 9. I'm your host, the one and only Earl Austria on the mic. You know who I am. I'll be bringing to you all the play-by-play and analysis for this matchup, AMA versus STI, with the Olympians backs against the wall. Ralph Rodriguez will try to speed his way, but unfortunately for him, he won't prevail. Earl Brian Siniza bothering Josh Ortiz there as he forces the turnover with the start of the opening minutes here of the first quarter. As you can see, Mark Joseph Rojas tightening up the defense against Earl Brian Siniza. Well, he torched them last outing with 33 points, so you should focus your defense against him. Together with Reed Backlig, those are deadly duo for you. Pull-up jumper, no go for Durante. Ralph Rodriguez, he will be directing traffic here, dancing around his opponent. Pick and roll situation, Durante leading the charge. He pulls back, gives it back to the point guard, Earl Brian Siniza. Christian Kamay loses that ball as Josh Ortiz clobbering him. Both teams scoreless here. Pick and roll, Rojas unable to complete that play. Good defense there by AMA University. Earl Brian Siniza ahead of the pack using the board. Way off the mark, but Christian Kamay against three guys, overpowering them. Well, he is just muscling his way there. Imagine three guys covering him and he was still able to make a shot. That goes to show his upper body strength there. Josh Ortiz, his own version of the inside attack, tying the game to 2. Zenris Romero, usually he is off the bench, but this time he will be starting and manning the point guard duties for his squad as he goes for the runner. Foul downstairs, no continuation. Our referees for today from the Aspire group is Michael De Guzman, Oliver Angeles, and Bong Julia. Quick substitution here. Kenshin Rashing, the Batusai, will check in to this game. Zenris Romero. They will set up the play here. Reed Backlig looking for the screen from Christian Kamay. He wasn't able to complete it though. Ralph Rodriguez speeding his way, nailing that jumper from the elbow as he stops and pop there. They throw it to Christian Kamay. He throws a wild shot, traveling, and he's aching in pain here. Hopefully nothing serious because he will be needed, especially in the painted area, and he is experiencing some excruciating pain there. We'll be right back after this technical timeout. All right, back to the action. If you have just tuned in, our score 4-2, STI College up by a single field goal here, as we have seen Christian Kamay being taken back to the bench here. I hope nothing serious for him because he is the man in the middle for the red and white. STI College now. Kenshin Rashing, too strong on his top of the key shot. Rodriguez, Pacheco tracking down that board. Rodriguez will be their court general here, rushing. Block from behind. Ivan Seda providing that good defense. However, STI College relentless on their attack. Durante flying in the air. A rebound collected by Rojas. And now they will try to increase the lead here. He hands it off to Pacheco. Pacheco surveying the floor, asking for a screen. Back to Kenshin rushing at the mid lane. Goes for the runner. It bounces off. Good defense by AMA Titans, clogging the lane for him, as that is enough to bother him. Drops it off Ivan Seda. He will need to play big here, and he uses that right hand layup, and the crowd loving that play from Ivan Seda, cutting the lead to 6-4. Ralph Rodriguez, he will design the play here, gives it to Rojas. Magat with the maneuver move, or that is Kenshin rushing, forcing the issue there. Manages to make that tough shot. Zenris Romero, no look pass. Rushing was there to get a piece of it. That foul will be called against Joshua Magat. Free throws will be rewarded to Durante. Durante, this guy is athletic. He can fly in the air and adjust from there with his shots. He misses his first free throw though. 6 minutes and 15, and this is the best time for us to thank our sponsors: Finessa Aesthetica, Ideal, Prime Ventures, and Philippine Sports Commission. Of course, this game is brought to you by One Hermes Sports and Events Limited. Ralph Rodriguez, back to the action now. Looking for an open teammate, he decides to cross court that pass. Dangerous pass there. Ralph Rodriguez, he was able to knock down an elbow jumper a while ago, but this time it is too strong with 5 minutes left here in the first quarter. AMA University down by 3. If they win this game, they will have the championship, as Earl Brian Ceniza improvisation in mid-air. Ralph Rodriguez cutting the lead down to 1, 8-7. He makes that basket, as Zenris Romero will be called for the foul. He will have to earn it on the line for Rodriguez. Well, if I was AMA University, I will try to stop this guy, Ralph Rodriguez, because he is the anchor of the Olympians. The flow of the offense runs through him, so he needs to be shut down in order for him not to orchestrate any plays for his squad. Now on the other end, you have Zenris Romero, who is also quick and can provide that necessary man-to-man defense against Ralph Rodriguez. But this guy, Ralph, is a brilliant point guard, no? So they will have their hands full against him in this game. Pacheco anticipates that pass. Ralph Rodriguez running towards the basket. Pacheco was there. Two-man game, backcourt tandem, helping each other out. They know the implications of this game. 11-4. If they lose this game, it's a goodbye for them. Zenris Romero. Of course, if you are the Titans, you don't want to lose this game because the momentum will shift on the other side. Durante will let it fly, bounces off. They tap it away. Ball is still alive. Now it goes to STI College. They will push that tempo. Whoa, eye in the sky play. My goodness. Count that basket in with the foul. Add that to the sauce, as Pacheco and Rodriguez doing some heavy damage here in the first quarter. 13-7. Those guys has been running the break here, punishing the open court. Well, they need to have some answers here, especially for Zenris Romero and Earl Brian Ceniza, who is tasked to play against them. Timeout will be called by AMA University. We'll be right back. Don't switch the channel, ladies and gentlemen. We are now at the 4-minute and 43 mark of this game. You are witnessing game 2 of this best of 3 championship round between AMA University and STI, wherein the Olympians are up by 7, 14 to 7. Rebound play goes to the Olympians. All right, back to the action. Cross-court pass, he thought about it. Ralph Rodriguez, tough shot for him, but the putback is good for Kenshin Rushing. This guy is a spark plug off the bench. They will be needing more of that, especially now that Christian Kamay is in the bench. That is a huge blow for AMA Titans. They have a problem at the center position now, but Ivan Seda will need to step up here. He is their backup center. Quick give and go pass, in and out. As you can see, Ralph Rodriguez also dishing dimes. He has that peripheral vision and court vision. Reed Backlig, he is quiet in this game. Durante, finally some friendly bounce for him as he was able to make that basket. 16 to 9, cutting the lead down to 7. Samson, he will now try to set the tone for his team. Stolen away by Reed Backlig. It will remain with the hands of AMA Titans. Josh Cruz, De Los Reyes, and Ryan Dave Cruz will check in for the first time here, as they will try to give some rest to their starters. Christian Kamay, look at him, he is back, and probably he is nursing his injury, no? And look at him flying off the air. His team badly needs him. Durante, I think he has provided some inspiration for his squad, and they are now playing with so much energy now, seeing that Christian Kamay is back on the floor. But STI College not giving this game up this easily. A rebound collected by Kenshin Rushing as he is twisting his body there. Well, the sudden impact of the presence of Christian Kamay has already lifted the spirits of the AMA hopefuls here. Allen Rodriguez, first time here in this ball game. De La Cruz, that is Kim James De La Cruz being deployed here for STI College. Ralph Rodriguez watching his boys closely here as he will sit down. With 2 minutes and 37 left, Christian Kamay goes penetrating the lane using his left hand, and instant production for him, 16 to 11. Well, he is the embodiment of an undersized center, no? And he throws it high off that shot for Samson, making it a 7-point game. Earl Brian Senisa, the double team, quickly responds to him at the moment he holds on to that ball. Reed Backlig will be fouled. Samson caught with the hand on the cookie jar. Well, yeah, it was an obvious foul. Are they in the penalty? We shall check. Not yet. Both teams still have fouls to give here. Earl Brian Seniza. Oh, it seems that they are in the penalty situation. Reed Backlig. There's some correction right there. With 2 minutes left here. Let's see if he can convert. Nope, not this time. They need to cut down this lead. Looking at the tail of the tape for both teams, no, they are tied at 1-1 in their head-to-head matchup. In the elimination round, STI College winning against their rivals. But in game 1 of this championship, AMA University exacting revenge. Now, we are tied at 1-1 head-to-head in their matchup. But in the series, it is the Titans up by 1 game. 1 minute and 47 remaining here. Strong dribble drive there, blocked upstairs. AMA University, they are ahead of the pack, and they will go with the flush. cutting the lead down to 4. Zenris Romero, lightning quickness there, as he was able to neutralize STI College's backcourt tandem there, providing his own version at the middle. No look pass. Christian Kamay standing his ground. No room for him to operate. Zenris Romero, he will now sprint down the floor. Christian Kamay was not given the ball there, as Reed Backlick take the shot there. Christian Kamay, he will fish for a foul against De La Cruz. Well, Christian Kamay, battle-tested warrior here, despite of the injury he had a while ago. He is showing some guts here and heart for his team. And this is interesting. Paulo De Castro, one of the hard workers in the paint here, will be in this game to check on Christian Kamay. That is something to watch. For Allen Rodriguez of AMA Titans, he will be helping also in the paint for his team to give that, or to get off those load of task for Christian Kamay. 1 minute remaining left here. 18-15, STI College holding on to the 3-point lead. The moment that Christian Kamay went back in this game, AMA Titans suddenly gaining a bit of that momentum. Zenris Romero, well, just his presence was enough for his team to be inspired here. Allen Rodriguez, two-man game between Zenris Romero. This time he will pull the trigger. Good positioning there by Rojas. Well, great timing, great positioning, having the instinct there, as he was able to block out Christian Kamay. They swing the ball around. Good passing, but the shot was missed. Zenris Romero can't see his open teammates there, as he was clobbered by the defense. Allen Rodriguez, this time he nails one in. We are tied at 18 before we end the first quarter. In this quarter, STI College soaring to a 10-point lead, but AMA Titans slowly came back behind the leadership of Zenris Romero and Christian Kamay. We'll be right back after this few reminders from our sponsors with the second quarter. Welcome to the second quarter of this Game 2 of this Best of 3 Championship Series between AMA Titans and STI College here in your Uksa University's College Schools Athletic Association Juniors Division. I'm your host, the one and only Earl Austria on the mic. You know who I am. We are deadlocked at 18. What has happened there in the first quarter? STI College soaring to a 10-point lead led by Pacheco and Ralph Rodriguez, but the moment they went to the bench, that is where AMA Titans started their run. Plus, they rally behind Christian Kamay, who suffered an injury in the early part of the first quarter, but went back in the latter part, so he served as an inspiration here. We are tied at 18. Interesting ball game. Crossover. Kenshin Rashin goes to the Euro step. Ball is still alive. It will go to AMA Titans. Zenris Romero manning the point guard duties. This guy hasn't rested here. Allen Rodriguez gets him off the air with a pump fake. And he will draw a foul against, let's see who's, against Ralph Rodriguez. Well, he should be taking care of his fouls because he will be needed down the stretch. This guy is their floor general, an extension of Coach Popo Macapagal from the bench, no? So they should protect Ralph Rodriguez. Remember, during that overtime win, here also in this floor, it was Ralph Rodriguez who provided those points. That's why STI College won that game. I hope you are enjoying our coverage here in AMA University as you are watching Uksa University's Colleges Schools Athletic Association. I hope you are comfortable wherever you are watching this game. Ralph Rodriguez, traveling call, another turnover here for STI. They have been on a drought ever since Rodriguez and Pacheco went to the bench. They haven't found their rhythm. Here it is a 10-0 run by the Titans. Back league against Rodriguez, creating some space with a jumper. No go for him. Ralph Rodriguez tracking that loose ball. Pickpocket there. That is California Penal Code 211. Earl Brian Seniza goes to work with that layup. Well, as you can see now, it all starts with defense. If you play great defense, it usually leads to transition. You gotta make stops in order for you to run the open court. And that is exactly what happened there for AMA Titans as Ralph Rodriguez calmly sinking that jumper in, cutting down the lead to 2. Well, as we say, no, the flow of the offense runs through his blood. He should have more touches in order for him to create. And speaking of creation, that was a beautiful shot there by Allen Rodriguez off the bench. This guy has provided some points for Coach Edwin Ancheta here. With the screen, they go down low. Ball will be called downstairs, or foul will be called downstairs. With 7 minutes and 58 remaining here in the first half. AMA Titans looking to wrap up this series, while STI College wants to have another game here to force a game 3. Blocked upstairs. He thought about it. No go for Kenshin Rushing. 7 minutes and 47. Simon Santos between the legs dribbling, sizing up his defender with a pump fake. Allen Rodriguez out of nowhere or nowhere. Earl Brian Seniza skying high for that rebound. Lucky break for them as they will get the ball back here. De Castro will provide some ceiling for his team together with Carl John Sampson. Earl Brian Seniza, he is looking at a man-to-man defense here being shown by STI College. Reverse layup by Simon Santos. It won't go in. STI College, they can cut this lead to 1 or 2 depending on what shot they make. Earl Brian Seniza won't be able to complete that steal. He takes it strong to the hole. Unable to buy a basket. The crowd is on their feet. But the call will go to the other side as STI College will have another timeout here. We'll be right back after some few reminders. Back to the action. You are watching Uksa University's College Schools Athletic Association Championship game in the Juniors Division. AMA Titans and STI College. I'm your host, the one and only Earl Austria on the mic. You know who I am, and you know that guy, Reed Backlund, getting that steal. But a quick defensive reaction there by Samson, swatting that ball away. They give it at the corner. They try baseline. They hang in the air for Reed Backlig. Can't get it to fall though. Samson, they should take care of the ball here because a lot of steals from AMA Titans. And this time he will have to earn it on the line for Magat. And while he is at the free throw line, this is the best time for us to thank our generous sponsors. Without them, this event would not be possible. Of course, this game is brought to you by Finesse Aesthetica, Ideal Prime Ventures International, and the Philippine Sports Commission, together with One Hermes Sports and Events Limited. As the free throws is good, he makes both for Magat, cutting the lead down to 2, 24-22. This is anybody's ball game, win or go home for STI. A little bit of physicality there for Seniza and Samson, trading elbows there. Well, that is part of the mind games. The physicality is part of the game. 6 minutes and 28 here in this game. Good read from the passing lanes by Ralph Rodriguez as he dishes it off to Magat. What a defensive stop there. And again, De Castro. This time he provides the stop. Magat on the other end, not denying his teammates. Now they have the lead, 26-24. Zenris Romero pumping on the gas. Simon Santos escaping the clutches of the defense. And the crowd goes wild with that layup. Magat zigzagging his way with that layup. That is just fantastic for Magat, not bothered with the crowd or with the defense. Simon Santos looking at the rim. No go for him. Christian Kamay again. That is a scary fall for him. You don't want him to go down hard on the floor. But yeah, this guy is giving 100% substitution. It is Durante and Backlig back in the game. Simon Santos will remain here to man the point guard duties. Well, he is being outplayed by Ralph Samson right now. Let's see if Reed Backlig. This guy is struggling right now. He has just 1 point here coming from the free throw. Simon Santos left wide open. He didn't take the shot at the post. They go downstairs. Christian Kamay will get fouled by Magat. And that is what we're talking that's what we are talking about a while ago. When Christian Kamay has the ball, he can muscle his way down there. STI College enjoying a 2-point lead here. Kamay goes to the line. Can he win the title today for his squad? It's just one game. One game can change the outcome of the other team. Of course, it can go either way. If STI College wins, they have a slight mental edge over AMA Titans, knowing that they have their numbers. But of course, if AMA Titans wins, this is over. So let's see who has more in their bags. And look at them fighting for that ball. Simon Santos diving for that loose ball. 5 minutes and 16. Alan Rodriguez, he played excellent in the first quarter. Saripada, that is his first entry of this ball game. Ralph Rodriguez will sit down here. Well, let's see if it would provide an impact. De Castro challenging the defense of Christian Kamay there. Quick passing at the corner. Christian Kamay with the closeout, as that was enough for him not to make the shot. Earl Brian Seniza against 3 defenders. Christian Kamay, look at him! This guy has been doing everything down the paint. Man, what more can you ask for him? Sacrificing his body, just getting the ball every time it goes up. hard working. Well, this guy has a blue collar worker mentality, no? He lets his teammates do the scoring chores, but whenever the ball is up, he gets the rebounds, he cleans it up, he puts it back in. What a performance from Mr. Handyman himself, Christian Kamay. Now he will go to the line and he will shoot two. Well, for Coach Popo Macapagal, he hasn't found any answer yet to this guy because he has the height advantage for his team, but he cannot utilize it. You have Joshua Ortiz, you have Kenshin Rushing, you have Rojas. They can gang him up, but that is easier said than done. Christian Kamay is just overwhelming for every player in that position. One-on-one, nobody can take him here in the juniors division. Maybe Christian De La Cruz of FCPC, but yeah, he's not here. Saripada to Ortiz. Rojas sees no opening. Almost a steal completed there. Josh Ortiz goes for the spin. He will take it for himself. Short on that one. The rebound is pulled down by Earl Brian Seniza. He hasn't found his rhythm yet. Last time he was scorching hot with 33 points. But in this game, he only has 2 points. Well, the defense learned their lesson here for STI College. They don't want to take any chances against Earl Brian Seniza because he is a dynamic scorer. He is flashy. He can run the break. He can do everything. He can knock down from long range. He can create shots for himself. That's why whenever he has the ball, the double team automatically comes to him. Simon Santos being hounded here. Earl Brian Seniza. The challenge upstairs. Ortiz wasn't able to block that shot. Earl Brian Seniza, that is his patented move, that boarding shot, banking it in like a manager depositing that money in the vault. That is cash right there. Whenever he sees that board, 90% chances he will make it. 3 minutes and 50 remaining here in the first half. Both teams don't want to give an inch here. Of course, they know the implications and consequences of this game. If AMA wins, they win everything. If STI goes for the victory, they go for another day. Shot clock will expire. Let's see what will be the final verdict here. Our referee, Coach Bong Julia. Let's see if they will review it. Some people were telling us that it hit the ring, but the referees have seen otherwise, so they will try to talk about it. STI College, they're down by 2. This has been a seesaw battle for both squads. Well, yeah, it is like a roller coaster ride. Both teams tasting the lead at the same time, losing it as quick as a blink of an eye. With 3 minutes and 37, we'll go for a quick break here. We'll be right back, ladies and gentlemen. Back to the action. It will go to the hands of AMA Titans as he will try to put it up. No good for Earl Brian Seniza. Saripada in and out dribbling. He was able to deflect his defender. Back leg. But he wasn't able to complete that play. Villamor. First entry of the ball game. Baseline throw in for STI. They can tie this up. We shall see if they do. Or will AMA Titans shut them out? Rojas at the middle. looking for the best possible option for him. But the defense of Reed Backlig trying to harass him there. Side court throw in. Let's see. Man-to-man defense. Saripada will go for the quick first step, setting up the trailer. That is STI College converting that play. I wasn't able to see who made that one. It is Magat. Receives it at the middle. Christian Kamay stuck in traffic. Nowhere to go there. Pacheco stopping him there together with the double team. Villamor providing their own dose of their medicine. Ooh, flying awkwardly there for Villamor as he throws a wild shot there. Saripada at the corner. Pacheco unable to drain it. Ball is still alive. Mayhem down the floor. Traveling violation. Allen Rodriguez will be deployed here together with Simon Santos for AMA Titans. Well, we haven't seen Earl Bryan Sinisa having his usual output here. Rodriguez hands it off to Zenris Romero. They weave it off, sharing that ball around. Still looking for an opening here at the middle. Rodriguez, the defense of STI making it difficult for them to run a play. Villamor, they go baseline. Looking for the cutter. Christian Kama was blocked there. That was just a beautiful block from STI College. Alert on the defensive end. Villamor this time with that bank shot. I think it would be an unsportsmanlike foul here, and that would be a big call against STI College. Villamor holding to his crown jewels here. 1 minute and 15. That would mean 2 free throws plus possession. Of course, you don't want to get hit in the groin, otherwise your future will depend on it. Your manhood depends on it. 1 minute and 15. He came up short with that one. Well, we can't blame him. Anyone who gets hit in that area will have a tough time making that basket. Josh Cruz, or Josh Gabriel Cruz, will provide some breather here for Magat. Simon Santos to Zenris Romero. Allen Rodriguez. Christian Kame asking it at the middle. Unable to buy a basket there for Romero as the hand on his face was evident there. Can't shake off his defender. They give it back to Saripada. Josh Gabriel Cruz sees an opening, but he decides to kick it out. Short on that shot. Allen Rodriguez will challenge the smaller Saripada. This time, he makes it, extending the lead to 4, 34-30, with 37 seconds left here in the first half. AMA Titans, can they win the championship? Kenshin rushing on the spin. Battle for the loose ball. It will go to the hands of the red guys. They push the tempo. Allen Rodriguez showing some dribbling exhibition here. Zenris Romero asking them for a reset. Waiting for everyone to be established here. Pacheco hounding Simon Santos down. But the foul will be called downstairs against Rojas. And we have 7 seconds left here in our first half. By the way, congratulations to the winner of our face of the game, courtesy of Finessa, worth 5,000 gift certificates. They can use it in any branch of Finessa. So, thank you very much. I forgot the name of our face of the game, but nonetheless, congratulations. So next season, Girls and boys, you know, if you have the face, come down to our live games and you might win 5,000 pesos worth of gift certificates courtesy of Finessa. At the end of the first half, it's AMA Titans up 35 to 30 as we go straight to the halftime break. Welcome to the halftime break of your UKSAA championship game between STI College and AMA University Titans. Juniors division, our score right now, Titans up 35 to 30, as well as in the series. If the Titans win, they will win the championship. But if STI College gains victory, we will have a game 3. Now let's check out our stats here in this game. First, with a field goal percentage, AMA Titans shooting 13 out of 35 from the field, garnering 37%, while STI College almost identical here, shooting 13 out of 38 with 34% average. In terms of steals, AMA Titans has been forcing that turnovers for the Olympians 9 to 5. In terms of bench points, led by Allen Rodriguez with 9 points, 16 bench points against 6 for STI College. In terms of free throw, STI College doing a better job against AMA Titans, scoring 80%, shooting 4 out of 5 in the charities, while for the Titans, they're shooting 8 out of 15 in the free throw line. Now let's check out the leading scorers for both teams, starting off with STI College. Magat with 12 points, Pacheco and Rodriguez scoring 5 from the backcourt, and Kenshin rushing off the bench with 4 as well. For AMA Titans, Allen Rodriguez, it is a surprise because he is coming off the bench with 9 points. Christian Kamay dominating the boards with 7 points. Durante with 5, and Earl Brian Senisa continues to struggle here but has already contributed 4 points. Let's check out the rebounding department. For Christian Kamay, he has 3 rebounds already. Zenris Romero, one of the smallest guys in the court, with 5 boards, as well as Earl Brian Senisa. So that goes to show that even the smaller guys from the Titans doing their job here. So what has been the reminders of Coach Popo Macapagal here? According to him, they should focus on transition defense. This is for STI College, by the way. They need to do gang rebounding as they are having a difficult time against Christian Kamay. They need to also rotate the ball properly, get the best possible shot, and attack the lane, not settling for jump shots. Another reminder of Coach Popo Macapagal is every possession counts, especially in the offensive side. So that would be our halftime report. When we come back, we will give to you the second half of this game. We'll be right back, ladies and gentlemen. We start the second half action here in your UKSA Universities Colleges Schools Athletic Association Season 9 Juniors Division Championship Game 2 of this best of 3 championship between AMA Titans and STI College, where the Titans lead the series 1-0 against the Olympians. Back to the action, Christian Kamay goes for the reverse. He was stopped there by the Olympians. Josh Ortiz goes coast to coast. Ralph Rodriguez clears it out, asking for a reset, looking for a pick from Ortiz. Pick and roll, up and under. Christian Kamay gets a piece of the hand there. He will have to earn it on the line. Well, that was a terrific move there by Josh Ortiz, getting Rodriguez off the air, but the help defense of Christian Kamay making sure that there will be no three-point play, and that paid off for them as he misses his first free throw. Our score right now, if you have just tuned in, 35-30 in favor of the Junior Titans, making it a 6-point advantage after splitting that free throw. I hope you're enjoying our Facebook live coverage here. Maybe you can watch, subscribe, and share our page as Alan Rodriguez continuing his onslaught inside the paint with that jump hook, scoring 11 points already off the bench. And that is a good find for Coach Edwin Ancheta. Ball given up easily there. Reed back leg. Serves up the facial. Christian Kamay again. Well, yeah, if you are Reed back leg, you know that Christian Kamay is trailing behind you. You can throw away your shot. Now, you know Christian Kamay will get that ball for you back for your team. And Christian Kamay will not disappoint as he goes to the line. However, he misses his first free throw. And this is the best time for us to recognize our sponsors. We have Ideal Prime Ventures International, Finessa Aesthetic as well, and the Philippine Sports Commission, together with One Hermes Sports Events and Limited, led by the one and only Sir Harlem Ruiz. A while ago, no? Let me just commend him, no? Because Christian Kamay went down. So, being a registered physical therapist, Sir Harlem Ruiz was our walking first aider as he was able to check in and he saw that there's nothing serious there. And a put back there for STI College, cutting the lead down to 5. Earl Brian Siniza behind the back dribbling, can't shake off his defender. Now they will wait for their friends to set up here. Alan Rodriguez against Magat. One-on-one situation. He takes it closer. He throws a watch out, but who is there to save the day? Christian Kamay. However, the defense of STI stopping him from making another basket. Saripada goes cruising in the air. However, it rattles out. Zenris Romero uses his left hand, flying in the air, making it a 7-point advantage, 40-33. Josh Ortiz taking mid lane. Christian Kamay, another foul for him. That would be his first, or that would be his second personal foul. Well, he should take care of his fouls. He is the man at the middle. He gets those boards for you. If he sits down, like a while ago in the first quarter, STI College was able to mount a run. So they need him in the floor. Ortiz. Ivan Seda, he can provide some quality minutes for you off the bench. However, he is not a factor here in this game so far. Yeah, he is having a difficult time facing against Ortiz and Joshua Magat, no? De Castro will be called for the turnover traveling. Well, now going back again for Ivan Seda. The attack is coming from the outside, no? So, especially if Ortiz has the ball. Ooh, unsportsmanlike foul. Some unpleasant words and some physicality there between Simon Santos. Heat of the game, getting through their skin, being emotional here. That is something that you need to avoid here because championship games are synonymous to mind games, no? If you get caught with the physicality, if you get caught with your emotions, then it might play a double-edged sword against you. Simon Santos getting the benefit of that call as he goes to the free throw area. Let's see if he can knock it down. Ooh, golden opportunity missed for him. But however, I think they will get the possession back. Let's see. Simon Santos on his second attempt. This time he makes it, extending that lead to 7. They can increase it with this possession. We shall find out. Zenris Romero, he has been a reliable force here for the red and white. And an impossible shot made there. That was just a sensational move there for Zenris Romero using his left hand. Battle for the loose ball. It is a 9-point advantage being enjoyed here by AMA Junior Titans. STI College, they're disoriented as we speak. They need to regroup here. De Castro, catch and shoot. Ivan Seda with the closeout. He gets the board. He throws it to Earl Bryanson. Niza with the layup. He will have to earn it on the line and shoot two. A lot of fouls has been given up here by STI College. They're frustrated. And I think they shouldn't be because they're just down by 11 a while ago. It is just single digits. But slowly but surely, AMA Titans building up this lead. You don't want that to be something that you cannot control anymore. Well, I guess they need to call a timeout here, but we haven't seen Coach Popo Macapagal doing so. Earl Brian Siniza, maybe if he makes the shot, we shall find out. He does split his charities, making it a 10-point advantage for the Titans. Saripada, he will lead the play. We haven't seen Ralph Rodriguez back in the ball game. It might cost them. Saripada turns around, receives it. Ivan Seda will be called for the loose ball foul as he extends that elbow, getting that rebound. Maybe a little late for the call of our referees, but it is a clear foul. So good call from our officials here. They will run down the play. Pacheco, he thought about it. Magat fading away, making that basket. 44-36, keeping their hopes alive here for the Olympians. The double team comes. Zenris Romero at the middle, hesitation. He decides to give it to Earl Brian Siniza. Pull up jumper, count the basket in. Zenris Romero providing some wizardry here, tallying with 8 points already and 5 rebounds. This guy has been contributing well here. He is your typical role player. No, he just does his job, doing the point guard duties at the corner. Josh Ortiz. This guy is your hybrid big man. No? He can stretch the floor with his outside shooting, but he can still protect the rim. Allen Rodriguez off that loose ball, making that basket in. Saripada. Well, I think that is one problem of STI College. And they are just trading baskets. They're not making stops here. High-low play, creating some space, traveling for De Castro. De Castro trying to argue with our referees, but as we say, the referee's decision will always be final, moot, and academic. 5 minutes and 24 remaining here in this third quarter. Calimon, this is his first check-in for STI. Zenris Romero providing some quality minutes. He has responded to the call of Coach Edwin Ancheta here as they will try to move that ball around. You see, for AMA Titans, no, whenever they move the ball around, that is where they play well offensively. But when the ball is stagnant with one player, that is where their percentage drops. 4 minutes and 57. STI College down by 9, 39-48. They can make this to a 7-point matchup. Let's see. Ortiz again will let it fly. This time front iron. Durante protecting that ball with his life. Zenris Romero slowly bringing down that leather. The double team suffocating Earl Brian Seniza here. Christian Kamay unable to hold on to that leather. Samson with the foul counted basket. CJ Getting that foul against Christian Kamay. That is his third personal foul. That is a smart play for Samson. Now, Christian Kamay will have his hands in on his back because he will think twice before getting that rebound if he will be called for another foul. So that is a good decision there for Samson, taking it strong inside. Kenshin rushing will exploit that missed opportunity. 3-on-2 situation. Good ball movement there as Allen Rodriguez already with 15 points. He has been the spark plug off the bench. Durante using his athletic prowess here, leading the break. He will draw a foul. Well, this should have been the opportunity that STI College should have been making because Christian Kamay is on the bench. However, Durante, Allen Rodriguez, and Ivan Seda has been stepping up. And Christian Kamay can comfortably sit in the bench right now, knowing that his boys are doing their job on the floor. 3 minutes and 58 remaining here in the third frame. Durante makes both free throws. Now they're up by 11. Saripada crosses the timeline to Calimon. Calimon against Henrys Romero from behind, sneaking. Durante gliding in the air, using the board. Well, as you can see there, coming from behind, Durante. Well, I think that was a lousy pass there made by STI College. They should be careful whenever they have the possession. Now, Ralph Rodriguez will be deployed here. Samson, this is a lucky break for him, stopping the clock. And he will have to make this free throws. Otherwise, the grave will be dug up for them. Well, I think putting Ralph Rodriguez back late in this game will be something that they should have done earlier. Turnaround shot, no good. Rebound taken away again by Durante. Durante has been smoking hot here in the second half, especially in the defensive end. This guy has been a daredevil here. Just really alert. Henrys Romero takes it closer with the ball fake. However, nowhere to go for him as he turns it over to Ralph Rodriguez. Rodriguez gives it back to Magat, or rather Rojas. That is Rojas with a cut. AMA Titans giving up a lot of foul here. They should have just played honest defense. Josh Ortiz, your typical stretch four. A while ago, no? We are not yet finished with his player profile. This guy can protect the rim. He can follow you with his defensive lateral quickness. At the same time, he can play defense one-on-one. Plus, he has that lanky arms. Short on that free throw attempt, missing both. Good thing Kenshin Rushing was there to pick up the board. Samson looking inside, but foul will be given up there by Berdin. Another trip to the free throw area here for STI College. Allen Rodriguez will sit down for the first time here in the third quarter. He has provided his team 15 points, leading the Titans, which is a surprise because usually their points are coming from either Earl Brian Sinisa or Christian Kamay. But to my surprise, looking at the stats here, Sinisa and Christian Kamay are still in the single digits frame. Kamay with 8 points, Sinisa with 5. STI College has done their homework today, but they are not prepared with Allen Rodriguez. STI College now clamping on with that defensive stop. 54 to 45. Now on a breakaway, AMA Titans. They will get the ball back, however, with 2 minutes and 40. This time, Christian Kamay will head to the line and shoot two. What are the implications of this game? If AMA Titans win, they will bring home the championship back here in their floor. While on the other side, if STI wins, they will force a rubber match, sending this game into a do or die. So let's see who will accomplish their mission here. On our main event, College Division, FCPC Royal Eagles, led by John Matthew Bravo, will face off the three-headed monster of AMA Titans. And they tap it away. Reed Backlig. Durante. He was challenged by the defense there. 3-on-1 situation. Josh Ortiz setting up Ralph Rodriguez, patiently getting Zenris Romero off the air. Well, that was a veteran play there from Ralph Rodriguez, knowing that he will get blocked if he goes one-on-one with that shot. He decides to just pump it in. Reed Backlig. He was the second leading scorer in game one. This time, he only has 1 point in his belt. Let's see if this can have his offense flowing. Is it counted? Or I'll talk about bad luck for Reed Backlig. Well, his team needs him to score. Good thing for them that Durante and Allen Rodriguez provided those off the bench scoring for them. Josh Ortiz goes all the way unmolested there, cutting the lead down to 7. We have a ball game. Well, I would say this is the Christian Kamay factor. He is in foul trouble. He cannot do his usual stuff inside the floor. So STI College just doing their job here, exploiting every way that they can. Plus, they have shut down Earl Brian Sinisa and Reed Backlig. Let's see if he can finally make his throws. Oh, again, when it rains, it pours, as they say. Reed Backlig continues to struggle here in terms of production. Finally, breaking the ice there, De Castro will provide some quality minutes here, especially on the defensive end. This guy is a specialist, no? He's a two-way player. He can play offensively as well as on the defensive side. So he is your typical hard worker in the paint. Josh Ortiz sees no opening, but he decides to kick it out to the open Kenshin Rushing. And Kenshin Rushing will be able to drill it in. Forced shot by Earl Bryce and Niza, literally bleeding for some points here. That's his first field goal here in the second half. Before we end the third quarter, De Castro taken away there. Durante delivers the goods, extending that lead to 10, 61 to 51 behind that defensive harassing by Zenris Romero. Zenris Romero has been a defensive stopper here, especially on the backcourt. Ralph Rodriguez, well, maybe he was sitting in the bench for too long, no? If he made it maybe earlier, it could have been a different story. But that's just my opinion, no? Just don't mind me. Anyway, Josh Ortiz missing his first free throw. 38 seconds left. AMA Titans holding on to that lead. STI in this second half, they haven't tasted that coveted driver's seat here. Zenris Romero, he will be strategizing here. he will be the extension of Coach Edwin Acheta from the bench, calling out the play at the left side. Sees no opening. Kenshin rushing, picking it up against Christian Kama. He knows that he is in foul trouble. He wasn't able to attack though. Ralph Rodriguez against Simon Santos. One-on-one using the screen from Kenshin rushing. Wide open De Castro. Bang, bang, bang for De Castro. Buckets for you right there. As we end the third quarter, our score, AMA Titans up 61 against STI College 55. That's the end of 3 here in Quezon City. We'll be right back with the fourth in a moment. We are now at the fourth and final quarter of Game 2. Will AMA Titans wrap this series, or will STI College force a Game 3? We shall all find out. Welcome to your Oksaa Game 2 of this Best of 3 championship round in the high school division, brought to you by One Hermes Sports and Events Limited. I'm your host, the one and only Earl Austria on the mic. You know who I am. And Earl Brian Sinisa misses his first attempt in the opening minutes of the fourth quarter. AMA Titans getting a lucky break here, and they will get the ball back. Baseline throw in. Let's see, what will they do with the leather? Villamor, he thought about it. He takes it closer. He sees some daylight. Read back leg. Nothing falling for him really, as it went in and out. No friendly bounce for him. Earl Brian Sinisa forces the issue. Goes with the left hand. This time, his hard work pays off, extending that lead to 8. Earl Brian Sinisa now one-on-one on the prowl, trying to save that ball on the hustle. Well, you gotta give credit for him. He has been their reliable, consistent scorer here, and he will need to step up here if they want to regain the championship. Remember, in the college division, they are the preseason champs. So let's see if they can duplicate it here. Josh Ortiz with the spin, with a bang in the bucket. 63 to 57. Josh Ortiz leading the Olympians with 14 points already under his name. Can he continue to inspire his squad? Ooh, that is a bad fall, as Earl Brian Sinisa gets him off the air. Well, I hope nothing serious for him, as he is holding on to that hand. Josh Ortiz. Of course, our executive director, Sir Harlem Ruiz, will check up on him. This guy is also a licensed physical therapist, no? He also worked in the PBA, if I'm not mistaken, no? Kindly correct me if I'm wrong, but he knows his medical stuff well, no? He also served in the United States, if I'm not mistaken, no? So, if we're talking about first aid, this guy is a complete package, no? Our boss, Sir Harlem Ruiz. 63 to 57. Man-to-man pressure defense here. STI College feeling a little bit rusty here. Magat attacking Kamay. No fear in his eyes, no hesitation. And why not? Christian Kamay is in foul trouble. Well, if I was also Magat, I will attack the defense of Kamay. I will challenge him, making him give up those fouls so that I will be dominating the paint. High-low play, Kenshin rushing underneath the basket. Ralph Rodriguez keeping the Olympians alive here, cutting down the lead to 263-61 as we head on to this timeout by AMA University. We'll be right back for more basketball action. Stay tuned. Welcome back to the continuing coverage of your Oksaa Game 2 of this Best of 3 Championship Series in the Juniors Division. We are at the best seat of the house. I'm your host, the one and only Earl Austria on the mic. You know who I am, bringing to you all the play-by-play and analysis as we go straight back to the action. AMA Titans nursing a 2-point lead now. Reed Backlade will be fouled by Kenshin rushing. Will it be a free throw attempt or a side court throw in? We shall find out. Oh, I think it will be slapped against Rojas. It will be free throws. Back league. 2 points for him. That is unusual for him. We all know how deadly this guy is, especially in terms of his scoring ability. But nothing falling for him in this game. He must be so frustrated right now. But that is a test of character for him because, you know, in times like these, in face of adversity, that is where your character comes out. Are you going to give in or are you going to fight back? Ooh, tip in with the help of the guys in red. But of course, they will give that shot to the nearest STI College Olympian player. 63 all. Zenris Romero goes for the crossover. Ralph Rodriguez. Bailout call there. 7 minutes and 13. Who will give in and who will live to fight another day? AMA Titans, they don't want to lose this game. Otherwise, the momentum will swing back to the Olympians. So, let's see here. Checking on with our stats. In terms of field goal percentage, AMA Titans shooting miserably here. 1 out of 7 here in the fourth quarter, while STI College doing a great job. 4 out of 6 in terms of shooting from the field. So that has been the tail of the tape here in the fourth quarter, if you are wondering why we are tied right now. So analytics really plays a part in knowing where you lack and where you need to work on with your game. That is one of the evolution of basketball. Allen Rodriguez goes to the corner pocket. Zenris Romero, air ball for him. Well, credit the defense of STI there, not giving up and just extending that arm. De Castro, he was able to hit one a while ago. Look at Christian Kamay, not bothered with the foul trouble that he has, as he was just fighting for those loose ball, inspiring his teammates to get the defensive stop. Let's wait for the final verdict of the referee here. Coach Bong Julia calling a foul against De Castro. Substitution, Simon Santos for Zenris Romero. Well, he has provided some defensive stops against Ralph Rodriguez. Reed Backling will be on the free throw lines. Let's check out his stats. 2 points. In terms of his field goal percentage, it has been a struggle. Well, it is an understatement for him because he is shooting 0 out of 7 from the field. Wow, talk about waking up in the wrong side of the bed. In terms of his free throws, a while ago it was 2 out of 7, but since he made that first one, it is now 3 out of 8. Let's see if he can make it at least 50% here. He completes both free throws. I think that is something that he can bank on going on to the final minutes of the fourth quarter. Getting his offensive rhythm back, gaining some confidence. De Castro making life things difficult for Reed Backlig as he has to play both ends of the floor. A defensive stop. Reed Backlig, can he redeem himself? Oh my goodness, talk about bad luck. Getting in, but Allen Rodriguez picking up the trash. Scoring 17 points. My goodness. What a day to come for Allen Rodriguez, stepping up big time here. We'll be right back after this timeout. Back to the action. We are now at the 6 minute and 18 mark of this ball game. AMA Titans holding on to that 4-point lead. Free throws will be given to Earl Brian Senisa. Let's see if he can make both. He makes that first free throw. And while he is taking the free throw, this is the best time for us in the fourth quarter to thank our generous sponsors. We have Finesse Aesthetica, Ideal Prime Ventures, and Philippine Sports Commissions as we go straight back into the heat of the game. High intense basketball action here. The atmosphere is electrifying. This game has a magnitude of epic and biblical proportions. Ooh, look at him! The defense! You just got posterized there, Mr. Kamay. And who's that other guy? That is Rodriguez. My goodness, you will be in the Instagram post later on. Simon Santos goes for the crossover. Allen Rodriguez will try to answer back. Look at him adjusting in midair. Everything but the shot. 5 minutes and 50. Now they will take it slow. Magat asking for a screen. Being provided by Rashing. No look pass. What a setup there. Ralph Rodriguez from the cut. My goodness, that was a textbook play there. As he just he was just dishing those dimes. Zenris Romero, Magat. Well, that was rather unusual. The big guy setting up the small player. But either way, as long as it goes in, Christian Kamay powering his way there. My goodness. That guy is unstoppable down low. How do you stop Christian Kamay from getting points underneath the basket? The question is, can you stop the three-point barrage of De Castro as he knocks down another trifecta from the corner pocket? tying the game to 70. Game 2. Hold on to your seats, ladies and gentlemen. Earl Brian Siniza looking for some opening. Simon Santos. They swing it around. Drops it off. Christian Kamay. Look at him. As he was just doing some poetry in motion there. 4 minutes and 30. And he is holding on to his feet. 5-on-4 situation. They will throw it. Reed back leg. Let's wait for the call here. A lot of people are questioning what has happened here. Christian Kamay. Let's see if that would be counted for Reed back leg. You gotta appreciate how Christian Kamay is giving everything here in this matchup as he's suffering from cramps here. I hope nothing serious now because he is badly needed by his team. Remember, in the first quarter when Christian Kamay was in the bench, that is where STI College gained back their momentum. So he is the X factor for the Titans. So we'll just take a quick break, ladies and gentlemen. Hold on to your seats. We'll be right back. Back to the action. We are tied at 70. I'm your host, the one and only Earl Austria. On the mic, you know who I am, bringing to you Game 2 of this Best of 3 Championship Series between the AMA Titans and STI College. We are down to a thriller game here. Who will survive here? Who will outplay? Who will outsmart? Who will out-hustle their opponents here in the latter part of the fourth quarter? Durante looking for the best possible option. He won't use the screen. Look at him. My goodness, creativity in the air. Athleticism at work for Durante. Picking up with that basket. My goodness, we gotta have that in the instant replay someday maybe. Nowhere to go. De Castro a while ago. He is deadly from long range. He is lethal. Kenshin rushing, slicing the middle. He will draw a foul against Durante. We'll talk about that move a while ago by Durante. My goodness, maybe he was 2 seconds on the air. Man, that is just pure hang time, pure finesse, pure improvisation in the air, creativity at work, magician move. My goodness, like a sorcerer supreme, casting a spell, doing some magnificent moves. I can't say anything less with that shot. I just love it. If you don't love that, you don't love basketball at all. 3 minutes and 37. AMA Titans holding on to that lead as Kenshin Rashing misses the shot. The pressure is on. The crowd shouting. This time he splits his charity 72 to 71. Every second count. Every second count. Here, I don't know what to say anymore as backcourt violation for Simon Santos. We are jam-packed here in Quezon City, home of AMA University Titans. Man-to-man pressure defense. Who will give in? They will try to draw a play here. On the other side for AMA Titans, it has been Rodriguez and Durante stepping up. For STI College, it has been De Castro. Bumping in mid-air. Magat. Count the basket in for Magat. What a play there. As Magat making things happen. Now they grab the driver's seat here. 73 to 72. Stone cold Magat just focused on his shot, making that basket. Well, as we say, the Christian Kamay factor has played in here. Without Christian Kamay, no one to box out Magat. He has already tallied with 20 points, 14 rebounds, and 3 assists. Now, you badly needed Christian Kamay for AMA Titans, man. Now that no one will be at the center position for AMA Titans, are they in trouble? Someone needs to step up here for the red and white. Simon Santos will try to survey the floor. Back to him. He cross-courts that to the other side. Earl Brian Seniza on the left side. Now they are gauging the defense here. Simon Santos will have to throw that in to no avail. Can't get it to fall with 2 minutes and 56. STI College, will they live to see another day here? Or will AMA Titans rise above the challenge? We shall see. At the corner, De Castro. This time, back rim for him. Simon Santos throws it. Reed back leg. Finally, Reed back leg on transition, as he was able to race against all defenders there, tying the game to 74. Samson can't shake off his defender. Gives it back to Magat, waiting for his comrades to position themselves. Rushing with the screen. One-on-one situation against Ivan Seda. He will take him to school. Rushing against a smaller Durante. Battle for the loose ball. It will go to AMA Titans. You can feel the pressure right here. The intensity rising with 1 minute and 53. We are tied at 74. Game 2. Will AMA Titans wrap up this series, or will STI College force a game 3? We shall see. The referees are trying to review the call. We'll be right back, ladies and gentlemen. We'll just take this quick break. Back to the action with 1 minute and 49. According to our review, it will go to the hands of AMA Junior Titans. We are tied at 74. Game 2 of Oksa University Scholarship Schools Athletic Association High School Division. AMA Titans, will they grab the lead here? Time winding down. Simon Santos. Pressure is on their hands. Reed backleg. What a way for him to come alive. Durante with the putback. Good defense by STI College, stopping that play. Samson carrying that ball, crossing the timeline, setting up Magat for that quick shot. 1 minute and 23. That was a quick counter attack from the Olympians. At the corner, he thought about it. Earl Brian Seniza being hounded by Ralph Rodriguez. 4-3. And the dagger from Reed backleg from the corner pocket, grabbing the lead, 77 to 76. That is clutch. And you live to see those moments. Reed backleg draining it from way downtown. We'll be right back after this timeout. Reed Backlig, ice cold, hot-handed, cold-blooded three-point shot there made by Reed Backlig from the corner, regaining the lead back to AMA University 77-76. What will STI College do here? Crucial possession, all eyes in this particular moment. Ball will remain with STI College. Well, for AMA Titans, they just need to make one stop here. One stop. Clean defense. For STI College, they just need to convert and try to make a stop on the other end. Let's see who will prevail on that particular mission. One-on-one. Earl Bryant Seniza trying to bother him. Covering him. Magat able to recover it back. Christian Kamay. Mr. Handyman is back with less than a minute to go. They will hold on to that possession. Will they win the championship? Reed Backlig holding on to that letter, handing it off to Earl Bryant Seniza. Simon Santos goes for the drive. He gives it at the corner. Goes baseline. Durante. Earl Bryant Seniza left wide open. My goodness! Earl Bryant Seniza delivers the points right at the heart of STI College. And that is heat check for you, mama. There goes that man, Earl Bryant Seniza, draining it from Jimmy Country. We'll be right back after this timeout. Back-to-back three-point dagger here by AMA Titans, led by Earl Bryant Seniza and Reed Backlig. My goodness, Hail Mary shot that went in. That is just magnificent play. Christian Kamay, the factor of him being back has played a huge mental advantage for his team. STI College down by 4. Well, mathematically, this is still possible. They just need to focus and concentrate on this particular possession, make some shot, and try to stop on the other end. For AMA Titans, this is it. They just need one more stop as the crowd is on their side. This is their home floor. They want to win it in front of their crowd. De Castro. Christian Kamay skying 5 for the rebound. Durante embracing that ball like there's no tomorrow. If he makes one free throw, this is over. Are they in penalty though? My goodness, AMA Titans. What a way to come alive here. Earl Bryant Seniza, he was struggling all day long together with Reed Backlig. But in the latter minutes of the fourth quarter, they are just coming out guns blazing, unleashing fury here. My goodness. Durante, he just needs to make one, or else the window of opportunity is still alive for STI. Let's see, they have the numbers on transition. Ooh, he will get fouled. That was just a lucky break here. Let's see if he can make the free throws. Like what we mentioned a while ago, they just need to make some baskets, try to create some shots, and this is a good way for them to stop the clock, as they know it is not on their side. Samson, eyes on the prize. He makes the first basket. Now this is a single possession ball game if he makes this one. With 17 seconds, anything can still happen here. So hold on to your seats, folks. Ooh, a miss. That should have been painful for STI College. Time winding down. They are not giving up the foul. Earl Brian Seniza, he will give it to Reed Backleague. He will ice the clock. And this time he will get fouled with 7 seconds remaining. This is crucial free throws. He just needs to make one. What an exciting ball game here. Reed Backleague. The fate of his team lies literally in his hands. Will he give the championship to AMA Titans? He's shooting 4 from 10 in the free throw area, but this time he makes it. That is a safe cushion for AMA Titans. One more can put this game away. Reed Backleague makes both free throws. 5-point advantage. They throw that ball away. Magat forces that shot. And AMA Titans will win the UKSA Juniors Division Championship, sweeping STI College, led by Earl Brian Seniza and Reed Backleague in the dying minutes of the fourth quarter. Congratulations, Junior Titans. You deserve the championship. STI College, it was a gallant stand for them, trying to fight off in their last breath, but it was just too much for AMA Titans, as they will be awarded. My thoughts, AMA Titans showed a lot of character here in this game. Earl Brian Seniza and Reed Backleague, despite of their early struggles, they keep on fighting. Plus, the consistent performance of Christian Kama, especially on the boards, has been the main difference, and his interior presence, while the step up of Allen Rodriguez and Durante provided that cushion for them in order for them to win this game. As we send you over to the awarding ceremonies, AMA Titans winning the crown. Later on, we'll try to check on with our finals MVP if we still have a chance. So with that, we'll leave you with the awarding ceremonies. Congratulations, AMA Titans. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Together with me is our finals MVP, Earl Brian Sinisa. So first of all, Earl Brian, congratulations for winning the championship for AMA University. What can you say about your performance today?
Simple lang po, nag-ensayo po kami ng maayos at tiyaga. Tapos, nagpapasalamat po sa mga sumuporta sa amin. Nagpapasalamat po sa mga sumuporta sa amin, mga estudyante po dito sa AMA. At nagpapasalamat din po sa mga kay Coach Mark Herrera at sa mga assistant coach po dahil tinutulungan po nila kami para mag-improve sa basketball.
Well, in the first half, you were struggling. You weren't able to score much points. But in the fourth quarter, you were able to make those clutch plays and crucial moments, especially the three-point shot. So what can you say about it? What was going through your mind? Were you scared or were you nervous that time? And what kept you going?
Sabi po kasi ni Coach Edwin, kumpiyansa lang daw po kasi darating din po daw yung swerte sa laro.
All right, again, congratulations AMA University for winning the Juniors Championship today. Together with me, Earl Brian Senisa. I'm your host, the one and only Earl Austria on the mic. You know who I am. And with that, we are signing off for this game. It has been a privilege bringing to you this high school division matchup. So see you at the next game.